Now, 5 Minutes with Farwell,
where your business comes first.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Farwell, and it's Fedoric filling in for Mike. By the way, Mike Farwell will be back on Wednesday, but this is 5 Minutes with Farwell, and one of our favorite people here to talk. He's the broker of record and top agent with Canada's top agent, Remax Twin City Realty. Joining us is Faisal Susiwala. Hello, Faisal. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm excellent. I want to ask you about a post that you did, a comparison post you did on Instagram, talking about Bill 23. For those of us who don't know, fill us in a little bit about Bill 23, what it says.
Well, yeah, first of all, Bill 23, it's basically the Homes Built Faster Act, as we were told last week. And it essentially is to override the municipal zoning laws, streamlining the red tape at the municipal level, which I'm not holding my breath on, but let's see what happens. And essentially it was about, this past March, it was announced that we have a 1.5 million homes shortage in Canada, and that the government was going to basically do whatever they need to do to increase the number of units. And that includes allowing 3 units per residential lot. So you could have a basement apartment, a main floor unit, a garden home in your backyard. And then there would be exemptions from development charges, parkland dedication fees, so making it easier to develop on these properties. But more importantly, they've mandated certain regions throughout Ontario to create more housing. And one of those regions, of course, is the region of Waterloo, where it's estimated that 70,800 new homes are to be built by 2031. So, we've got a short window here, really, when you look at the number of homes that need to be built. Mm-hmm. And in addition to that, Toronto needs 285,000 new homes, Ottawa needs 161,000 new homes, and Brampton, 113,000. So we're going to see a lot of this type of action, and hopefully it's going to create more affordable housing as well. The chart that you mentioned was more about affordability and how the interest rates today are impacting people's buying power. And it actually went viral on my Instagram feed where, I showed the comparison of $1 million home back in February. Today, that home is $800,000. And with the same down payment, let's call it $200,000, it's actually cheaper per month by about $100 a month to own that home. And at the end of 5 years, you owe on a $600,000 mortgage, you owe $553 as opposed to $713,000 if you had an $800,000 mortgage. So it's an interesting chart to do a comparison on. Yes.
Wow. By the way, in these homes to be built, does that include any kind of homes, condos, and all of that? It includes just
Yes,
it does. Okay,
it's just residential dwellings, and that could include the apartments, condos, and there's a lot of pros that are here because they're going to lower the property taxes on apartments. They're saying they're going to create more high schools and schools in high density areas, a 25% reduction in development charges on rental units, and just if you look at the reduction in development charges, that could save a builder up to $75,000 per unit. Now, hopefully those savings start getting passed on to the end consumer and making more affordable housing. And that's really the mandate, is to create a situation where it's easier from a municipal level to get the approvals. It's cheaper from a development charges perspective and cheaper from a tax perspective. So it sounds like a great plan. We just hope it actually happens and the municipalities are on side and do allow the red tape to be cut so we can have these approvals in hand.
These are all great points. Can people still find your post on your Instagram account?
Absolutely. It's at Faisal Susiwala on Instagram. Follow me, and I will definitely post, and happy to send out information to anyone who's interested.
That sounds great. Thanks for your time today, Faisal.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too, Faisal Susiwala, Find him on Instagram for that comparison chart that went viral. Way to go. He is the broker of record and Canada's top agent at Remax Twin City Realty.